There's an agate right there. Look at that, Russ. Day 4, and it's a day full of adventure. We're gonna go exploring a place we've never been before. It's got a unique name, and I don't think the name means it's a bad place, but it doesn't sound good. Stinkingwater Creek. There's supposed to be some beautiful yellow petrified wood there, oak wood. By the way, majority of what we are, actually all the places that we're going to on this trip are found in one or both of the current rockhounding books that we follow. What are they called? Gem Trails of Oregon, and the other one's called Rockhounding Oregon. And all of these locations with GPS can be found in those books. And haven't been to this place, don't know how productive it is. We're not 100% on these books, and that we've gone places to find what they said and we found nada. But then we've done these other places, like where we've been here and at Warm Springs, and it's just amazing what we're finding. So it's gonna be a fun day. We made it to our destination. Look at that sky. Beautiful place around here. And down here is a little creek called Clear Creek. So we're gonna go hunting and let you know what we find, right guys? Say hi. Say hi everybody. Hi, you got your bandana on? Got my bandana on. Let's go find some petrified wood, okay? All right, good boy. How's that for a beautiful mountain scene? It's gorgeous. We're not finding the pet wood, but Ruth did dig a spot in the hill and found this piece here. And it's got that yellowishness that we're looking for the oak, and definitely that split side, you can see that is definitely an oak grain. But that is it, and we've looked at a lot of rocks. Still, it's a gorgeous spot, and we enjoy it. There's, keep that, that's sacred. That might be the only piece we get to polish from here. The stream itself is just beautiful, and every pool is filled with little, probably brook trout. There he is. It's a little croaker. He's gonna chase some frogs. Got some, look at you guys, some miners there. So we are at the second area, the first stop at the second area of our journeys today, our venture out in this part of Oregon. And already Ruth's finding and I'm finding some nice pieces. This one's definitely a piece of plume agate. It's small. And then this one here is a nice piece of sea maggot. Maybe there's some plumes in there. And it looks like wherever we go up this creek, we're gonna find stuff. So let's look down here. Here's a flat piece, a little too flat to take, but a little piece of seam. And we're gonna go up this little wash ravine area, let it wash stuff out for us. Here's a nice chunker. Oh yeah, you can see why they call it plume agate. Little plumes enter the clear chalcedony that's in the center. Likely it formed in a seam. There's quite a bit of these little pieces here. That's big enough to tumble. Another one, it's not quite big enough to tumble. Well, close enough. Another piece of something here. There's a lot of little float here. And pretty much, it's one of those areas where everywhere you look, you're gonna find something. And we'll collect a few, show you what we found in a little bit. It says she found a large piece. Oh, look at that. I don't know if it's all chalcedony, but that top part sure is. Here, hold this. Take a picture while I see if I can take a corner off this back. Just see what's in there. It is. It's all chalcedony, and I would say by the pattern of it, it's got some pretty colors in there. Oh, look, now you can see some plume agate in there. Just pluck this out of the ground. Just that little bit was showing, and that whole thing is a piece of plume agate. I like that. That's a nice solid piece. Maybe a little fractured, but doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty solid. So awesome. I got too excited and pulled it out before I started recording. So sometimes you get little ones like this and they're bigger than they look like that. Oh, look at that. That little nodule is perfect for putting in the tumbler, which will make it shine. Working up this draw, and got little spots like this, I guess, where rocks get trapped, but I can see quite a few pieces in here. That one's a little bigger. There's one where you can see all the botryoidals in there. All down in this little crevice. Looks like some classic jasper right there. It's okay, we'll take a jasper. What else we got down in here? Little bits too. Where's the bigger bits? Oh, I thought that was here. Some more. Pull that one out of the way. Maybe there's bigger ones in there somewhere. That was a good hole for finding stuff. Oh, there's a nice chunk. We'll take that chunk. And these chunks, not bad for one stop right here. Here's some interesting looking stuff. Look at that plume. You can see the plume in there. Nice. I love when you get it like that. That plume is just so distinct because it's got that white on the outside and that transparent chalcedony in the middle. You can see something down in here. Nice chunk. What's in here? Another nice chunk. There's a piece of that plume. And this one, can't really tell, but it's nice. Look at this one, Russ. Let's see what this is. It's got the color. Yep, it is. It's an agate. There's no question that's an agate. See the banding? Okay. Oh, look at the size of that mama. Look at that. Gorgeous. See, I just got the chip.
Oh.
You know what I say about that? We'll take that one. Nice. Rusty just came by and said hi.
Ruby, Rusty.
I have no idea where the Ruby is. She's off doing her own thing.
Ruby, Rusty.
Oh, look at that. All the botryoidals in that one. That's a pretty neat specimen piece. I like it. So I came across and I saw this nice piece of seam agate. You can see all kinds of stuff in there, but as I started looking around, it's just there's another piece, and then I saw this right here. There's an agate right there. Look at that, Russ. Russ says, is there another one? No. Get back. Get back. I'm digging here. This is my honey hole. Get back. Come on. A little. Oh, that's not a little bit. I thought that was a little bit. Oh, another one, not a little bit. What's this one? Another one. Can you see this, Ruth? Got that one, that one, that one, that one.
Wow.
This one.
Wow.
And that one.
That's
all right here. And every time I look at another rock, there's another. Well, that's a nice seam. It's a honey hole. I've heard of them. I don't know if I've ever experienced it before. Look at this guy right here. This guy right here. Oh, that one's even bigger than I thought. Nice. And I think there it is. I know I saw some more little chunks up here. Relatively. Wow. And there's probably more. But we'll be happy with that handful. Here is Ruth's piece of petrified oak. And you can see it's got a little bit of yellow. I polished it up on my flat lap, and it made for a really nice specimen. And to us, it's going to be a unique specimen because it's the only one we have. It'll nicely go into my collection. I have a tray of fossils, and this will fit nicely in there. Now, let's look at some of the agate we got at North Beede. Rather than show you all of the pieces, I selected, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces and sliced them on my tile saw. I talked a lot about finding plume agates in several of the last videos in that area. And this is what they look like inside. It's got little plumes around the outside and little white inclusions on the inside. And this will make some nice little domed cabs, natural shaped cabs. They have some distinct banding in there. They also sound neat. They could be, when I polish them up, we'll know. Iris agate. Here's another one that I sliced up. This one, interestingly, had little dendrites in it, but they're very much just on the surface. But look at these guys. And these I put out in the sun, and I'm pretty sure I can see a little bit of iris coming through. Pretty cool. And there again, they have a neat sound. All right, here's one that is virtually full of plumes, but that does have translucency. You can see around the different little white bits in there. And there again, that would make a really pretty kind of classy looking kind of a cabochon. This one here, you can see it's got a little bit of that classic blue from that area there. But when I opened this one up, I was surprised by what I found. Those little dark things in there and the little rays coming off of there, that looks like saginite agate. And so then I looked around on here on the outside, and there's some in that little hole there that have grown. They're pretty dark, pretty black, but those are saginite, and it's in both sides. And there's a little bit of water line too, you can see in this one down there, but that is a saginite spray in there. And there's little tiny fibers right where that little dark spot is. That dark spot is actually little tiny saginite fibers. So that was a surprise. We've only been there twice. This is only the second time, and this was a whole new area, but I've never found saginite in that area. This, when we're talking about plume agate, this is what we're looking for. It's got it all. It's got the plumes on the outside, and then you can see some fortification type agate buildup there with it's got the water line, and it even has some druzy crystals in that little tiny pocket. This is going to just be a specimen. Both sides just gonna be specimens. You can see this side here, I don't know if it'll sparkle, but it even goes a little deeper in there. That is so cool, and classic bloom agate. So I'm very thankful that we got to find these things and to find so much, and hope you enjoyed finding them with it. You never know what you're gonna find, and sometimes you get little special surprises that you didn't expect. And so here's hoping that you have some little special surprises in your day, and that the Lord will bless you in it. Bye-bye.